What's up, everybody? I'm Matrix Andrea, and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Elden Ring New Game Plus, this time going into the Consecrated Snowfield and probably Mohg's Dynasty. So I'll show my build and then we'll get started. And something I'm going to change before I go into Mohg's palace is I'm going to switch to a lightning bolt if I have it, so because he's so strong against fire. Well, I don't have the lightning bolt, so we'll try Elden stars and see how that works out. The Consecrated Snowfield is much like the Snowfield from Dark Souls 2, wherein you can hardly see what you're...
It is I, Latenna. We have reached the land of Miquella's Haligtree, where Lobo and I began our travels. It's entirely thanks to you that I'm so close to home. These great snow-laden lands stretch far to the north, and beyond the ancient bowers, in the liturgical town of Ordina, lies the place to which I must return.
Anyway, what I was saying is that you can hardly see where you're going. But at least there's no reindeer to attack you here. So we'll head towards the town and grab the grace there, and then we'll head for the teleporter that takes us to Mohg's lair. We're gonna have to fight an NPC invader to do it. So we'll see how that goes. Since it's nighttime, there are a pair of night riders that we can fight, but I'm not going to fight them in this playthrough because I've done that before, and I don't want their armor anyway. I'm not going to wear it, so there's no point. Past time so I can see where I'm going. I'm gonna head up to this church where bell ringing turtle mausoleum is gonna launch artillery at me, but we can get I believe it's a somber upgrade stone from Latenna.
O young yet towering sister of ours, let the birthing droplet in and create life for us, for all the Albinorics. Thank you. I finally fulfilled my purpose. Our young yet towering sister will give us hope. Now that nothing is left unfinished, I will join you in battle to the bitter end. And when the fighting is done, then you may lay me to rest. Beside Lobo, my dear wolf.
Alright, now that we're done talking with Latenna, we can move on to... let me find it. Yeah, the tunnel here. That tunnel will give me an idea about which direction I need to go to find the teleporter to get to Mohg's dynasty. The invader that you have to fight is a bleed character, so there's a possibility that I'm going to get wrecked. There is a maximum upgrade material in this tunnel, but we're not going to fight our way through it. I'm just going to grab the grace and move on. Have to kill this invader to get into the teleporter, so hopefully he doesn't give me too much trouble. There's his garbage equipment, which I don't want, so pardon me while I get rid of it. teleporter's right down here. There are multiple bleed invaders in this area, but we're going to avoid all of them and just go straight for the Mohg Dynasty Palace. I don't know how much damage Elden Stars is going to do to the boss, because every time I've fought him, I've used my regular artillery, including Giant's Flame, Take D, but we're going to see. The most important thing that you can get down here in this general area is the Haligtree Talisman +2, because it comes in handy against the final boss. But you have to deal with invaders while you're going to grab it. And then there's a cave here with some red phantom invaders that come at you. But you can summon your mimic, so I'm going to do that. I am just going to run for it, but the mimic can provide a distraction for me. Because I'm using a faith character, most of my weapons are fire, flame art, so I have to use a holy sword because it's the only thing that I have that Mohg isn't terribly strong against.
Nicola. You must abide alone a while. Welcome, honored guest, to the birthplace of our dynasty.
You can see that he got me once, so I relied a lot on the Black Flame Fireball to do some damage while he was spraying blood all over the place. Not my finest hour, but at least we won. And I think next I'll open up the way to the Haligtree, and then I'll call the video after that. So we have to come into the Everjail and light a few torches, and then we can get into the Haligtree. But there are invisible sentries walking around here, and I have a torch that will make them visible, but I'm not using it. This is always the one that I had the most trouble finding. So I came here first. We'll see about the others. There are Albinoric archers here that shoot at you, and they do a decent amount of damage, so I'm gonna have to try to take them out while I'm running around up here. And I'll go back to the front of the town where the last torch is, and I'll light it up, and then we'll head into the Haligtree, and I'll end the video there. under that stairway here in the real world is the black knife armor, which silences your footsteps while you're wearing it, so that's worth using if you're interested. I use that on my magic build. But this path leads to the Haligtree. And I'm going to call the video here, so I hope you enjoyed watching me get killed, and I'll see everybody again next time, where we'll probably end up fighting Millennia. Take care.